Happy New Year, Louis.
Same to you, Hamzat. It's good to see a new year. Thank God for today. Say thank
It's,
God for everything.
yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. I know many of us will be surprised to say, why are this duo of Amzat and Louis are on the screen today being the first day of January 2026? Yes, if you go back to our introduction of our civic podcast program on October 30th, 2025, we formally introduced that we're going to be reviewing major news that made the headlines across southern Nigeria in the last week, and plain talk on citizens' rights and responsibilities. We kicked off with the recap of major news that made the headlines in the last week. And today, being the 1st of January, we are kicking off with the plain talk on citizens' rights and responsibilities. And we shall be communicating that via Pidgin English. That will be kicking off today. Louis.
Hamzat, you see, the matter be say we don't come with this Ogbonge style, and I know say this one everybody go get the message very clear. So that's why we call am plain talk. If you remember earlier, from our very first edition, we talk say we go dey do plain talk. And our plain talk when we wan start, be say that's why we say make we start am this very, in fact this first day of the year 2026. So make we come give our audience this ogbonge package when we bring come on our civic podcast. Now wetin we go dey look at now, wetin you get to see from this our civic podcast, we go try see how we go fit enligh ten, we go fit make our audience understand how e suppose be as regards to the people and governance and the society in general. So we go dey look at, we go dey take am from 7 critical angles or critical areas as the case may be. Now this one be like we go call am the 7-point agenda.
But you just talk say support agenda, it go be like say na
Yeah.
political agenda. No, this one na civic agenda.
Good.
So that if you dey say agenda, I would like make you dey break am down.
Yes.
So that people go know how e be.
Good. And the very first angle wey we go take come now na this angle of election. You know say we say na 7 critical areas we wan dey look at for this our plain talk. The number 1 area wey e really concern us as Nigerians, wey e concern us as citizens of this country, first na election. And when we talk about election, now every of the citizens of Nigeria, in fact every of us for this country, we know say election na one key area wey concern us, because na this election na we go take bring people wey go represent us. And so we no go sit down say make we fold our hands, make we vote in people wey be say we know say dem no dey compe ten t, we know say dem no dey credible, and at the end of the day we go dey complain. No. So this election, this part of election, we go dey try dey sensitize our people to make dem understand say who dey give power dey very very important. As a citizen, you check how you fit take see, how you fit take put an end,
yes,
for your own corner when you dey.
Exactly. We go look the election proper. When we say we look the election, we go look wetin make up the election.
Yes.
The people wey dey vote, people wey dem wan vote for,
Yes.
people wey dey monitor the election,
Yeah.
people wey dey conduct the election. So we go look everything wey dey election, like wetin dey break down. So whether it concern ringing, whether your right to as a voter,
Yeah.
your responsibility as a voter, where you see with this citizens' right and responsibility.
Yes.
So all those things for the election matter, we go the check am, we go break am down. And make we not forget, when you talk about election matter for Nigeria, na INEC be the people wey be say dey conduct election. Na im na law, na the constitution back give the power to conduct and oversee election matter. And that people, that body wey dem dey call the Independent National Electoral Commission, the INEC, so we go dey put torchlight for wetin dem dey do. And whatever dem dey do wey concern sensitization, wey concern election matter, we go dey torchlight am, we go dey bring am for una as e dey be. Especially the number of people wey be say dem already start to get their PVC. So everything wey concern the election, INEC go dey update una.
Yes. And again, secondly, we get this other area wey still dey very important when you talk
The election
about,
matter.
apart from the election. No, we dey move to the second point agenda, the second point on our agenda. Now the second, now we go dey look at elected representative. Now Hamzat, you see why this area I feel say e dey very critical, because you find out say most of the time our people no really understand, they no really know the roles of their elected representative. Now if you ask some persons now wetin be the role of a councillor, they no even know. If you ask some people wetin be the role of your local government chairman, they no even know. If you ask some people wetin be the role of your legislator, like those wey dey represent them for federal level and the state level, they don't even know. And even our people, dem dey fail to understand say even as citizens,
They don't even know.
okay,
Those Pidgin
yes,
English.
abeg sorry o, when I say dem no even know, thank you for that correction. Now the truth is, even our citizens, dem forget say they get wetin dem dey call as a citizen for Igbo, dem dey call am citizen oversight. Now that citizen oversight be say even you as citizen, you get area wey you go play, wey be say you fit take check, you fit take look at how your legislators, how your representatives dey dey waka, or rather how dem dey carry your matter, how dem dey represent you.
Because wetin we go dey do here most time no be just dem say, hearsay. We na wetin law, constitution go back in line wetin we dey call democratic values. If e no be under democracy, e no be rule of law, e no be
Sorry, that democratic value, abeg break am down
good.
because that English na
Yes,
e come well well.
thank you. You know when they say democracy,
Yes.
they say na government of the people,
Yes.
by the people,
Yes.
and for the people.
Yes.
So anything wey e be say e no go protect the people, e no go be the interest of the people. Anything wey no go be the interest of the people, we no go do am here. And wetin na law dey protect the people. When you say the law dey protect the people, na both the rich and the poor dey be.
That one dey very good. In fact, I know say our viewers dem go like this our program when this thing kick start fully, because now we just dey give you this one, now we just dey let you dey know the ingredients wey go make up the soup at the end of the day.
Correct.
But now the third one we go look at we get this third area when I feel say e dey very important for this our 7-point agenda for this our program. When this our 7-point critical area wey we go dey look at, the number 3 na this area of rule of law.
You say as I just jump enter so.
Yes.
When you say that rule of law, remember when I dey talk that's the second point agenda.
Yes.
We talk about elected representative.
Yes.
When I talk say na in line, na according to the rule of law, na we take dey do am. We not do am say na our own personal interest. So this third one we talk about the rule of law. Na rule of law na im dey guide everything we dey do for this Nigeria.
Yes.
And the rule of law na im bring about the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, when e be say dey guide us, and the rule of law na im bring am. So that rule of law we go dey talk about am, how citizens need to follow am to carry out their responsibilities, how citizens need to follow am to uphold their rights, what citizens need to know about am. So this program, this our play talk, we go dig am, and we go
Yes.
bring am out,
Good.
make the people know.
Yes.
Because they need to know.
And on this rule of law, you know, say my brother Hamsat, something when I constantly discover, be say a lot of our people, you understand, they not really this rule of law. It's sometimes when they hear this word, they say wetin, they know some of them not really understand, and maybe they no dey concerned about this rule of law. But this program, thank God for this program, at least to e go make everybody really understand, because as we go dey torchlight any area wey concern rule of law for this country now, we go make us understand how constitution take dey very important. You know, this country wey we dey, na constitution na dey guide us when it comes to governance, when it comes to anything government, anything wey you dey do, we get everything wey dey write for constitution. So if anytime be say anything go out of constitution, or the government choose to do anything outside of this constitution, then that means that rule of law they don dabaru am. So for that rule of law to really dey effective, e mean say we must sit down, take out our time to also study this our constitution. And from this our program, we go dey bring up issues wey concern this area from time to time. So my people, make una just relax, because this program, this plenty program, na wetin everybody go really benefit a whole lot from.
Exactly.
So this other area dey when I go see like make we still touch, like make our people understand this fourth area when you talk about human rights. Human rights. Human rights.
Yeah, so you say human rights.
Yes.
Na our property. Many people just hear human rights. They will use eye take dey look and say e get some people wey dey call human rights activists. E get some people wey suppose dey do we no agree wey dey talk about human rights. But with this program so we wan let them know say the human rights not be about we no go agree or we no agree. Na to make them understand wetin be human rights, their rights, since they be human being, how to protect their right, how to uphold them, how to defend them, and even defend and protect that of others wey dey around them. So this program, this our play talk, will break all those things that will be human rights, to let people know say anywhere you dey, you fit fight for that human rights. So I go encourage them say make them dey follow up this our program, because time to time most of the things we go dey do must be around that human right, because anything wey don involve a human being, the rights suppose protect them. You understand? Their interest suppose dey considered. They need to be treated fairly. So all those things, we will bring all those things here, so that people go know how they go.
Well, in fact, our people go really benefit a lot, because this man, when he sit down with me here, I will call and say in a human, because he say make I not call am human rights activist. So he prefer make I dey call am, make I dey use the word human rights advocate. So I believe a whole lot of us go really benefit, because this man here, when it comes to that area, na area be that, and I really believe say even me too, as I dey here, I dey learn a lot from am every day. And this human rights when we dey talk about, na area wey we go dey touchlight as this program dey go on, because a whole lot of us need to really know our rights as human beings, especially for this our country, because this our country now, we dey find out say so many of us, we are so concerned, wetin we dey concerned about na wetin we go eat, wetin we go chop, where we go get wetin we go. So we just dey rush the hustle and bustle, the daily hustle and bustle, not come dey make us dey really dey understand this. So a lot of persons don even lose hope, feeling say there is nothing like human right. But with this program, we go even let you know, should the case if you get problem, any area where we say you get problem with when they infringe on your rights, you fit still cry us for here, you fit still let us know wetin you dey pass through, and we go use the right we go pass through the right channel, we go meet with the authorities when dey involved, and ensure say that problem is, we see how we fit take check the problem.
Of course, at this program, or even this program, this our play talk.
Yes.
So when we say we want they do so with Pidgin English. So now because of all those things,
Yes.
now it make the play talk come about. Remember, I said the play talk they talk about citizens' rights, they talk about their responsibility. So this program open. Now where you feel say when you feel say your rights, they don't feel your rights like Louise explained just now. You just feel say they oppress me, they intimidate me. You feel ashamed to comment just go our inbox, drop your message.
Yeah.
You will see say we go intervene sharply.
Yeah.
Not you worry yourself.
Na
We here
so.
for you. Because this program na citizen program.
Yes, so
na our program.
I dey tell
So
you.
we no go lie for you.
Yes.
We no deceive you.
Yes.
Na our program.
Yes.
So na so e dey be.
Yes,
So
yes.
we go really handle this matter well.
Very.
So that people go dey feel am, they go dey see am say na their program be this.
Yes.
We not come here come serve selfish interest.
Yeah.
Because it's not really easy. Many people not really know their right from their left, and it dey pain us, dey pain me whenever I see situation like that. So we must take that opportunity through this medium.
Yes.
Make we dey watch, make we dey lis ten. Thank God na every Thursday, and God doing it today na be 1st of January 2026. It come fall for Thursday. So every Thursday we go dey come up with different episode, so that people go dey know how they go, because we wan really educate people. Like I talk the first time when I start, I talk about civic education. People need to know their rights, and by fire by force they need to know, and they go know through this program.
That's right. Okay. Hamzat, this area, another critical area. You know, this our say na 7-point agenda we dey look at for this our program. We cover 7 critical areas when concern the citizens. In fact, when we dey talk about civic enlightenment, these are 7 critical areas when we say we go, this our program go dey touchlight on, and we don look at 4, then e remain 3. Now to move further, na to move enter the remaining 3. This one I feel say we need to really touchlight am, which is freedom of information. Now you know that freedom of information, with freedom of information act, they don pass am into law for some time, and some people no dey aware.
Now they call let me just is it Freedom of Information Act 2011.
Good.
But for short they will say now FOI Act.
Good.
Or FOI Act 2011. That na law we dey put a pass for 2011. Wetin be that act, wetin be that law. Wetin e talk about. Now we go dey form part of wetin we go dey bring come here to educate people. Remember say we talk about say now play talk on citizens' rights and responsibility. So this FOI Act 2011 now one of your rights wey empower you, wey give you power to ask critical questions, wey empower you to ask question, to ask how money when the budget for particular project, how the money dey go, how they spend am. Any question you wan ask, anything you need to know, whether you wan know who be the any question, anything you just need to know, anything wey concern public information, any information wey you know say you need to know, na your right to know. And through this Freedom of Information Act, this FOI Act 2011, na it empower you. So this program na opportunity for you to know, to listen, to watch, so that you will know how to apply this Freedom of Information Act. Instead you go dey carry all those fake news, all those information wey you no fit verify. Just write to that ministry or that government agency. Just write to am, write to them, tell them say you wan know this, you wan know that, and you go be, many people don do am, they don get answers. You go do am, they go answer you. You go see say that one wey they take answer you, so na it go come be the authentic information. So anything you wan use the information do, the information come dey there for you to use. So na this Freedom of Information Act, na it will give you that power, because na your right to know.
to add to this freedom of information, this freedom of information act when you just talk, a lot of us for this country, we not really dey understand the way things dey go, you understand. So many of us just na wetin we see complain from maybe one social media influencer, na im we dey bank on.
Just post am, we
you
no gree share am.
understand, so a lot of us we just dey follow one, maybe if we just say this social media influencer or this online influencer, na im we dey follow, anything he talk na im be true. So now wetin be the purpose of this program? Na to make sure say we see how we fit take enligh ten, or how we fit take make you understand how e be. Now this freedom of information wey we dey talk about now, a lot of people no know how to go about am. So this program go make you understand say you as a citizen, this one na your right. So you as a citizen, you suppose know say the country na we get am, na for everybody. Your representative no be ruler, na public servant e be. Your person wey you elect, so make we no make dem rulers.
Even your governor.
Yes, your governor na public.
Na be the king of all the servants.
Yes, he's a public servant o, so he's not a ruler. So make you no dey see dem like that. So you as a citizen, you get right, and this your right na to know how this money wey dey come, how dem dey spend am. So at the end of the day, you can decide to say, okay, any information you need to know as regards to government, you get every right to them. So na just for you to know the right channels, the right process to follow. So if you know this process, if you know the right procedure, you go get all this information. So na be the reason for this program. So you fit reach out to us and ask how you fit take reach out, or how you fit take get any of these informations. We go fit help you, give you direction on what to do and how to go about it. So as time goes on, you go dey understand wetin this our program dey all about. So we no go fit give you everything.
Yes, like you just talk, make dem, like I don first talk before, make dem dey reach out to us for wetin dem no understand wey concern their rights and responsibilities. Especially when you talk about this FOI. If you dey, your mind dey, you wan ask questions, you want to know how dem dey do this particular thing or that wey concern public fund, we dey call am public accountability, wey concern say this money na taxpayers money, na dem wan take dey do am as public fund. You get right to ask questions, you need to know. So if you wan do all those things, you want do this FOI act, you wan write letter to the ministry or to the agency or government department, anyone wey you wan know how a particular project dey go or a particular matter dey go, inbox us. If you no fit comment for our post, just inbox us. You go see say we go respond to you as soon as possible. Because we dey here for you.
So this other area, we dey look at the sixth area. We go talk earlier, if you dey follow us, we say na 7 critical areas na this our program go dey touch light. So this our program not just be program wey we just start, we try, because we sit down, we settle down, craft out the areas where this program go dey touch light. So we just, like we talk earlier on, this one na introductory edition of our
plain talk. You say introduction.
When I say the introduction,
we introduce
the plain talk for now. So I need to really, my oga here say make we dey break am down.
You know that too.
Now so this environmental protection, because a lot of our people, they not really on the level. They say which one can be environmental protection, because this one now it can be like say e loud. They really, a lot of persons will say, make una make me understand this side, because this part it be like the obodo, the oyibo, e big well.
Yes, if you I'll break down for them.
Good.
You say environmental protection, because say we dey use Pidgin English, we don't need to come go like say we dey use one dey form grammar or con dey stammer. Maybe if you no understand wetin you dey talk, or if you hear am, you go say wetin this one dey talk sef, you no go fit follow. But wetin we dey talk when we say environmental protection, it mean talking about our environment.
Mm.
Yes, we concern me and you.
Yeah.
So we needed to protect them.
Mm.
Yes, we have to do it. How we dey manage our dirty, how we take dey clear our
Mm.
grass, how we take dey cut our tree, how we take dey treat animals, how we take dey live for where we dey stay.
Mm.
So everything wey concern am, and how we take dey treat the environment, na im be the environmental protection. Because if we treat the environment well, we go benefit am well well. But if we no treat the environment well, we go dey see disaster, we go dey see problem wey dey always kind of dey talk say na flooding. Dem say na tree na im fall for house. Dem say dirty full everywhere. Dem say dis place dey smell, pollution here and there. So all those things wey concern environment na im fall under dis environmental protection wey form the sixth agenda. Because say na seven agenda, so na the sixth one be that. So that one na it wey concern environment. So come say environmental protection, how you go dey treat your environment, what you suppose dey do as citizens to support government, to complement wetin government dey do regarding the environment. Say we no suppose come dey wait till environmental day before we manage our environment or clean our environment. So we go know wetin and wetin to do to protect ourselves and protect the environment. Because if we protect the environment, na ourselves we dey protect. So all those things wey concern environment, we go dey talk am. Your rights wey concern environment, we go dey talk am. Your responsibility wey concern the environment, we go dey talk am. Na im that sixth dey talk about.
Yes. On that environment wey you just talk so, I believe say that one na very important area. Because if you look at some areas, if you dey move within the state, especially when you go these market areas, you see the way they go arrange dirty, just pile am up. Even sometimes along the road, sometimes I go dey imagine if the wetin be the issue, is it that they no get good relationship with this waste management, and understand wetin really be the issue. So sometimes, especially our marketplaces, some parts dey wey you no go fit even enter. I no know wetin really be the issue with this, with the environmental waste management board and the market people or the local government. I no know. I believe say with this program we go still see how we go dey fit dey reach out, and again we go still see how the market women too, they go know their own role. Because sometimes I believe say even on their own part, probably they get their own area where they no dey meet up too. So I believe say when everybody come together, the thing go better. And again, even our environment, you see the way people dey put dirty for gutter, the block drainage, so many of these areas too, I believe say with time we go look at am. Because if the environment dey safe, everybody go fit breathe well, and life go better for everybody. So when the environment no safe, I believe say we no go even dey here today. So a lot needs to be, we need to really look at that area. I believe say that area na still very very critical.
Still on that environment, bros, Louis, we go carry that our torchlight for that environment matter well well.
Yes.
Because we no go do am make e be like say we dey blame anybody.
Yes.
We go let everybody know say na our responsibility to
Yes.
protect the environment.
Yes.
Say this program no be say we wan come dey say this waste management no dey do well, this local government chairman no dey do well. So that no be that one we wan come do with all this program.
Yes.
Like we talk, we no dey forget to talk about say na play talk until
Yes.
this right and responsibility.
Yes.
So we go let the people know, let the citizens know their right.
Yeah.
We still let them know their responsibility.
Yes.
Because if everybody know their right and follow am, know their responsibility and follow am, I think say we not to dey get many issues.
Yes.
So thank God say the program don come. So we go dey share light on that environment and other critical areas wey we don dey mention since.
Yes.
Wey form the 7-point agenda.
Yes. Before we In fact, we dey look at the last area now. This last area now we go take round up this our introduction edition on plain talk.
Correct, correct.
So this area now, this last area, I would say e just be like you dey save the best for the last. I don't know how I go put am, but whichever way, because this area na very very vital area amongst all of them. No be say the rest no dey vital, but this particular one I really like this area because everything wey we don talk since, this one dey just be like say na im be the papa of them all. E just be like the umbrella wey dey cover all of them. And this area na im be the NOA, the National Orientation Agency. Now wetin dis agency dey about? Now normally for Nigeria we get body wey dem dey call the National Orientation Agency, and this our program we go dey look, even we for this program we go play that role of the National Orientation Agency, because we no go fit leave everything for government alone. We as citizens we get our own role to play, and our own role to play na to make sure say the country better for everybody. So na im make am we add this National Orientation Agency as part of our agenda. And again now you look, government every time, from time to time, dem dey come up with reforms and policies. Now these reforms and policies na to sensitize the people, to make the people know wetin the plans of the government. But sometimes a lot of persons dey say most of the time they know the information no dey go well, and maybe when this information go well, maybe when the government even pass this information, they no dey aware. Sometimes they dey use through the NTA, through network news, and sometimes we no dey even get light to take watch news, to take see these things. And because of that, we come say okay, we go fit see how we on our own, we go fit see how we go fit dey torchlight this issue, torchlight this government policy and reform, so that we go fit see dey spread this information, so that people outside, our viewers out there, go see understand, go get better understanding. Because sometimes you see this government reform no be as you just see am. When the message dey come, sometimes maybe the English wey dem use, everybody fit no get am, yes, because exactly. Sometimes dem dey use big some kind big grammar, big oyibo. So now we go say yes, dem go dey talk am. So we on our own now, we say we go use this our platform help government dey make sure say we pass that message in our own way, you understand, to sensitize the people. So na wetin we say we wan do for this program with that NOA, National Orientation Agency. Na just a way to orient. When we say orientation mean say na to pass information, to make you understand am, you understand, to give you the information, make you get the oyibo go say the nitty-gritty. When I say nitty-gritty, na wetin I mean say you get everything, you get the cocoa yarn. So na wetin be that. So my brother Hamzat,
but that, you know, say that NOA, they all be like they won't be like na mouthpiece. We call am mouthpiece of government now.
Yeah.
Where they like you talk, where they amplify, they loud the anything wey government they do, where government want make the people know.
Yeah.
But if you look like today now, government don kick off the implementation of the new tax reform regime. They don start am today, so wey be 1st of January 2026. So and they still don bring many complaints, talk here and there, but we no dey talk about that one. But you see this, the why I bring that one up, say na that kind of matter na NOA dey handle, to let people know the importance of paying their taxes. So tax, election, every other area wey concern sensitization, wey concern nation building, wey concern any information wey go bring about development, wey concern government and governance. So na those kind of one now NOA dey do, you understand? They promote the right information so that people will be conscious nationally. What they call national consciousness. It will make you love your country. They build patriotism. So they get you there, they pass their message.
When you say patriotism, I beg, you
Yeah.
don't use two obodo you for there. You use national consciousness, you use patriotism. I beg, break am down.
Thank you.
Because if that grammar now, if the thing they ring for my
head. You know, right for play talk.
I beg, break am down, make our people understand that national consciousness and patriotism.
Exactly. When you say national consciousness, in national consciousness, meaning anything wey concern Nigeria matter, your mind go dey. Your mind go dey. Wey concern Nigeria, you put body, you get interest. Your Nigeria matter. And they call am say we say national consciousness because for this case, na Nigeria, na be the national, na be the nation. So you dey conscious. You go get am for mind. You dey happy. You hear about Nigeria, you go say wait to make I lis ten well. They say they happen. Yeah. So anything wey concern say the one wey they say the country want to Nigeria want to. You go dey put body, you dey put interest. So because about patriotism, it means say you love your country. When you show interest, say yes, I really love my country. I can do anything in the interest of my country development, for my country to better, like soldier.
Yeah.
This one na what we call who not dey patriotic, not dey fit be soldier man.
These are heroes. They be our true heroes.
So now we dey talk so. Now be one of the work wey anyway they do. Anyway they build all those that national consciousness, where they get interest for our country, make we love our country regardless of any situation we find ourselves. So this NOA matter, so we will talk. So it form the 7th point agenda. The 7th point of our 7th point agenda. We go carry the matter for head. So we go dey highlight, we go dey promote wetin NOA they promote. So we no go leave NOA. So anytime we come on air, we dey studio like this, we go must check and bring to una any latest update when it be say NOA they promote. If it be say we never talk am before, now so we go see they do like I talk with the INEC matter when I say we go dey follow INEC bumper to bumper. Now so we dey bring all those information, we dey bring am come for una, all na for una to know una rights and una responsibility as citizens.
Now so we don't, in fact my brother here don't talk everything, you understand? They don't talk am as it's supposed be. They don't talk am as it be. Now my people, I like this program, I beg, make una take out una time to really sit down and watch this program, because next week episode will be very bumper one. So if you watch, you not just stay watch, you dey learn. You understand? Apart from even learning, the wetin you go get from this program, in fact, you yourself, you go say, you go know say you no waste your time. So wetin we dey do here na something wey be say e go really build lives. E go empower people. You know, when it comes to your like my brother use the word consciousness. You go really understand wetin e mean to be in Nigeria.
Remember,
you go understand wetin e mean to be in Nigeria and the roles when you go dey play, because as e be now, everybody must play their role. We no wan sit down again dey complain. But the first thing first na to know your role. So when you know your role, then you go come know how you go take come in. Na wetin we dey try to do for this program. So I will say that one na all we get for you for today. So we not make we know. So when you come to talk more, at the end of the day, you will come end up come be say you come dey talk out of line. We don't talk everything we will get today, my people. So make una expect us next week with, in fact, our bumper edition. In fact, you no go regret say you sit down listen to this program.
Exactly, exactly, my brother.
And I beg, make una help us too. Make una like this our page. Make una help us share this our video. Make una also comment, because these things, it go really show say at least we dey do something, and people dey recognize wetin we dey do. So that's na all I get for now. My brother answer.
Yes, when you say me the comment, that be make una comment anything wey dey una mind. Make una not say, oh, if we tell them this thing now, they will feel bad, man, not discourage them. No, if you know say you no fit comment am, abeg come our inbox. We wan hear from you. we wan get the
Yes.
feedback because
Yes.
now na feedback na wetin una dey tell us na go make us better, na go make us grow, na go make us strong, na go make us be the kind let me say educators wey una want to dey see for screen. So the way una want make we be na una criticism, una feedback na go fit make us be like that, because if una wan dey tell us we fit feel say we sabi or we dey try. We don come here come tell una say we know everything, we be alpha and omega, say we do our brain too sharp. No, if you observe anything wey you feel say we don talk e no correct, like I talk, if you no fit comment am, come our inbox and we go respond as soon as possible, because we really need to grow to serve you better, and better like the way you, because like the way you want am, not just you, us, because like I talk, na public, na for everybody, na this program be.
Okay. Thank you for taking that time to listen to us. We really thank you, and see you again next week with a bumper edition.